Alright guys, and welcome back to episode 4 of Let's Play Shovel Knight, and in the last episode I think we finished up our little fight with the big old Spectre Knight, and we kind of opened up some new stuff to us in this other side of the world map. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. I would show this little place off, but we actually don't have an item that's necessary for it yet. Like before, we needed the phase locket to get the treasure over here. It was, yeah, it was this one, right here. We needed the phase-in locket for that level, obviously because it's called the Forest of Phase-in. So in this level, we're not going to be able to get it until we have some item that has to do with Knuckles, perhaps? Hint, hint? Maybe? Anyway, first off, let's just go into this level right here. The Explodatorium, Lair of Plague Knight. We don't really have anything else to buy in the old village with the gold that we have right now. We don't really have enough for meal tickets or magic, so I figured we'll just head right in and into the Lair of the Plague Knight. Who, by the way, if you don't already know, also had his own free DLC expansion in Plague of Shadows, which is a very good reiteration of this game. And like I said, I think in episode 1, okay, that's great. Like I said in episode 1, I think I am planning to do a follow-up series on that game after I finish this one, because I've also played that one numerous times and loved it, so I figured I'd probably have a lot of fun doing it. I'm so greedy, I gotta have this goal at 5 gold, even though I had to take a hit to do it, but, you know, it's worth it. Actually, it's probably very much not worth it, but I'm greedy, so in my mind, it's very much worth it. Another enemy I really hate, green rats. They explode when they die, and I completely forgot about the fire, after I've just gotten hit by it so many times. Yeah, the green rats explode when you kill them, which can be problematic for numerous reasons, and they're also just annoying. They have some of those like annoying enemy patterns and all that. It's ridiculous. Also, by the way, this song, another really good song, just saying. Also, the explosions don't damage other rats, which is kind of bullshit, if you ask me, but, you know, whatever. I love this game, so I let it get away with it now and then. It's not like a grievance I have with the game or something, it's just an annoying enemy, and enemies are meant to be annoying, so I guess if an enemy is annoying, good job, Yacht Club, you did it. You pissed me off by making me like your game. It sounded really counterintuitive, but it worked. It's a sentence, I think. Crap. I'm gonna need to use one of the old... Okay, that's the wrong button. One of the old chalices here, because my health is actually getting very low, and I didn't even use it. Okay, come on. Is that... Come on, PC controls! Damn it. Circle. Try... Why? Why did I say... Why did I call it circle? Wait, I have it equipped. I'm an idiot. There we go. I called the B button circle, by the way, because I'm so used to PlayStation controllers, because I played them a lot when I was a kid. And, yeah. I tend to do that a lot with the Xbox controller. By calling, like, each of the buttons shapes instead of letters. And let's just move on and not keep getting hit by random objects. Shit. Okay, come on. There we go. Get this gold. Get hit because of that asshole of a bird. Really, the enemies in this place are just ridiculous. Like, I don't know if there's even a single enemy in this level that I don't hate, if I'm being honest. I still like this level, though. It's got good music. I like the design of everything. It's nice. Anyway, we got a goldfish here. Very much worth the little bit of magic it took to fishing them up. God damn it. I hate these rats. Yeah, I don't even care about that gold. It's from a rat, so, you know, whatever. I'll let it slide. Let's go. And now, you might be thinking, how do I get through all this? There's, like, dead ends everywhere. What am I gonna do? Well, rats will show you the path. Okay. Or just destroy your life, like that one did. I will gladly take that chicken. And let me just kill you. Okay, let's just go get this secret. Like, out of all the levels in this game, this will probably be the one that you hear me curse the most, which is probably entertaining, so I guess that's good. Maybe? I don't know. Damn it. Well, actually, we have just the item for this exact situation. If I can get it before... Yes, okay. So that was extremely risky and not worth it, but I did it anyway, so. Let's just say I do all these stupid things for money for the entertainment of you guys. Let's just call it that. I'm just trying to spice up the Let's Play, you know, by nearly killing myself. And these are some of Plague Knight's minions, which you find out more about that in Plague of Shadows, but they are, like, usually the ones that are specifically, you know, viewed as his minions. He doesn't really control the rats, I guess. I guess they just kind of exist. But yeah, his minions are just like little bird dudes in bird masks, and yeah, it's pretty neat. They throw potions. And speaking of potions, I think we're starting to get further into the Explodatorium. Nice, I didn't lose that gold. Wait. Oh, damn it. I spoke too soon. I'm not even gonna risk that one. That's like definitely not worth it, but it just pisses me off, man. Losing any money in any video games just makes me mad. I'm not much of a greedy moneybags there. I don't know. Maybe that's just more influence from Spyro getting at me, because in Spyro, the currency is required for 100%. So, yeah. Plus, there's also a jerk in that game called Moneybags, who you get to beat up at the end of Spyro 3, which is a grand old time. But that's a series for another time if I ever decide to do a Let's Play Spyro 3, which would be great. Like, I would love to do that. I'm just really not in a position to be able to do that right now. My PC is not exactly very good at handling PlayStation emulators, so that's probably not going to happen. And I definitely don't have the capability to record my PS2 back at home. So, yeah, out of the question. But someday, maybe. It'd be a really cool series to do. Damn, I screwed that up. I should have used that enemy to bounce up there, and then if you break through that wall, you get a secret, but I'll just go and move on. Don't have any way to access this anymore, because I don't think the guy will respawn. Anyway, another enemy. This spider dude. Again, extremely annoying. Not as annoying, I'd say, as the other ones, but still annoying nonetheless. And let me get those gems. Thank you. We'll keep moving on. Get these rats. They're never gonna end. Never not gonna get hit for those assholes, are they? Oh, okay. Let's use the rat. Get up here. Dodge the bird. Alright, there we go. I pulled something off there. I didn't get hit. Okay, that does break. Just wanted to check. Yeah, we're getting to the part where everything just starts exploding. Hence the name of this level, Explodatorium. So, it's all coming together. Aha. Oh, shit. Okay, slime, get out. Thank you for killing that slime bird. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. You're smart. You're loyal. Who's never made that joke before? No one, I bet. I've never heard it before. I mean, what are you talking about? Okay, I don't... This is another one of those items that I never can figure out how to get. So, I'm just gonna move on. Because I honestly have no idea. Like, I've tried using that bird guy to, like, bait him over here so I can bounce on him. But he knows, man. He knows you're trying to get that music note. He's like, nah, man, you can't fake me out. I'm not letting you get your cool, shiny thing. Nope. You wanted a nice, like, clean 500 gold from that little music note? Nuh-uh. Not on my watch. Or his watch. And now we got a mini-boss, which will sometimes just pop up every now and then. And you'll see these are similar to those potions that Mono was summoning for us when we were doing that minigame. So, slight foreshadowing, maybe. Oh, and by the way, he did just turn into like a giant furry monster. I kind of like glazed over that a little bit. I've just done this fight so many times, he doesn't even faze me. I think you can damage him while he's like this. Yeah, but you're just more likely to get hit with those potions, see? So, it's better to just stand by, dodge the potions, and then start hitting him again when he turns into a monster. And just do the little pogo stick maneuver on him until he dies. Maybe get a few flame wand shots in there. And then boom. He's already dead. Get a fried chicken, like normal for most little big mini-boss type enemies. And yeah. Ah, jeez. See, these flames are different from the other ones because they're actually on a timer and don't only go off when you're standing on them. So, gotta look out for that. We get the fishing rod. This is probably gonna be a tropple, but actually we could use a tropple right by now because we do have an empty chalice. Wait, don't eat me, knight! The Tropple King commands me to share his bounty with you. All hail the Tropple King, the king of fish and fruit. Long may his stem grow. And we got my least favorite, the Ichor of Boldness, of course. Well, I'm probably never going to use that until I empty it to refill it later when we go visit the Tropical King again, so I can get another Ichor of Renewal. And I meant Ichor, not Ichor. It's mispronunciation there. Well, at least we weren't too far from a checkpoint, so it's pretty easy to get our money back. Plus, also, you can, like I'm doing now, you can use your shovel to get the money back, which is a very good thing to remember. Oh, did I... So yeah, that never happened. I feel like this is the second time something's never happened. But, you know, it never happened. Never happened. Never. Okay. There. I was careful, see? Made it through. No problem. Easy peasy. Okay, we got a new type of knight here. Enemy knight, I should say. He's the green knight. He jumps. Yep. He kind of uses the same pogo move we use, so I guess he's kind of a... just like using your own moves against you. He can be very difficult to beat, but it's very much worth it, as you will see. Like... sad. That's a lot of money. I'm so sad. Okay, well, at least the blue 5 gem didn't fall too. Speaking of, I almost missed the secret. So this will kind of make up for that night, maybe? Okay, no, it was hardly any. It was only 50. Get out of here. Okay. Jump. Jump. Okay. Jump. There we go. And we got a secret in here. Accidentally switched my item for whatever reason. And we got a chest over there that I really want. And I'm screwing up these jumps. There we go. Oh, jeez. My timing is terrible when I'm trying to commentate. Holy crap. But that definitely made up for the lost gems, I think. And, okay, got it that time. No problem. Like I said earlier... Oh, I was just about to say, like I said earlier, easy peasy. So this is take 3. Or take 4. I lost count, if I'm being honest. I didn't cut at all. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just saying, like, I've died, like, what, 3 times now? This is my 4th time trying to get to the next checkpoint. Maybe I could get your gems that I lost before. If I beat you and you don't fall. So please stay away from the edge. Okay, no. Those other gems didn't respawn. I didn't think they would. I was just hoping. I could be optimistic sometimes, maybe. Probably. Okay, come on. Yeah, see, I hate those guys too. So many enemies. So many terrible, hateful enemies. Jump. Jump. Okay. Jump. Just use the iframes. Invincibility frames, as they can be called. And, get out of here. And, like I keep saying before, or kept saying before, I can use the fishing rod to get all my gold. Just to make sure I don't fall down that pit again. So far in the series, we haven't lost any gold. We've died plenty of times, but we actually haven't lost any gold. If I can... No, leave. Okay, cool. Did it. No secrets. Just want to check and make sure. Got an apple. Very much appreciated. Okay. Go down and up. Still no secret. Didn't really think there'd be a secret there, because I already checked the other side of the wall, but you know, whatever. Now we have gel clones. Whatever those things are. I don't really know the explanation for them, and they just are. They just exist. Gel clones, yeah. I don't know, maybe Plague Knight did a thing where he was like, hey, you know, fight fire with fire, fight Shovel Knight with, you know, Shovel Knight, except, you know, made of gel. Oh, yeah, whatever. They take 1 hit to kill. They're not very difficult to beat, to be honest. They just kind of use some of your moves against you. Yeah, pretty easy to take care of them, if I'm being honest. Okay, we got a little diggable spot there. Diggable, definitely a word. Check the dictionary, it's there. Okay, let's just use that. There we go. And then here, of course, when you get under them, they'll do the little pogo stick move and go through the dirt. So you want to try, like I didn't do, to get them to dig through over a pit, so then they just fall down. Okay, from what I know, with the items that we have right now, we have no method of killing this thing. So, I'm just gonna do this, get these gems, and wait for him to move to the left side so I can be free to jump. Ah, thanks. Thanks, guy. It's good. Just trying to do at least one thing flawlessly in this level. God. Seriously though, I feel like I've been getting hit by every single enemy, and that's no good. It's just no good. Okay, goldfish. It's a snack that smiles back. Delicious. Get some chicken. Get the checkpoint. Magic that we don't need. I'm equip the flame one just because I like this item a lot. We're gonna move on to this gigantic looking room.
Hey, leave me alone.
Show yourself, Plague Knight. Your trickery will not stop me.
Trickery? Heh, the fruits of my research are no mere trick. Boom! Now let's have a lesson, shall we? I promise, it will be enlightening.
Alright. Third boss of the game, Plague Knight. One of my favorite knights, to be honest, just because, I don't know, right now you don't really get to see it, but he has a lot of more personality in his DLC, so he's just a really cool dude. Plus his design is neat. I like the whole plague mask. Obviously, it's a plague mask thing going on. He is called Plague Knight. But he also does a lot of brewing, hence all the potions. And fire. And explosions. But yeah, I think we're doing decent. I don't know why I completely just whiffed there on that shot. But he is very hard to hit. I'll give him that. He can be very hard to hit. Because he just teleports around if you bounce on him for too long. And then he's also just a very spry young lad. Well, actually, I don't know if he's young. So, maybe he might actually be really old. That's actually very disturbing to me. Never thought of that. I mean, not that I think old people are inherently disturbing, but I don't know. I always pictured him as like, I don't know, guy in his 20s. I did not mean to pause. I meant to use my inventory to select the Ichor of Renewal, because my health is getting very low. We're about to go see the Tropical again to refill my other chalice anyway, so I feel like it's worth it. You know what else is probably worth it? Might as well use this Ichor of Boldness, because I'm never going to use it anytime else, so just go ahead and do it. Maybe it won't end up being as useful or useless as I said it was. I got 2 hits with it, so that's something. Just need to hit him one more time, and there we go. So yeah, maybe it's not as bad as I thought it was. It lasts a lot longer than I thought it initially did, or initially thought it did. So maybe it is pretty useful. I'm still gonna stick with only the renewal Ichors, but I don't know. It actually kind of came in handy. Anyway, we got another campfire scene, but of course, no Shield Knight Dream this time. So, yep. I don't think you'll ever get 2 of those like in a row. So. Don't have to worry about catching her this time. Although I would like to have a dream like that, because you can get a lot of gold. Plus, you know, it's probably some kind of, you know, reward in knowing that you caught your loved one and potentially saved her from dying. But who cares about that? Let's go fight this enemy. But it isn't any normal enemy.
North from Pridemore, west of the Fork. Oh, bother, I must have passed it already.
Well met, traveler.
Oi! Maybe you can help me. I think I got lost. I was trying to... Wait a second. You're the knight with a shovel.
Indeed, I am the
knight with a shovel who has been menacing the village.
I assure you, I've done no such...
You gonna use that shovel to bury innocent people? Your reign of terror ends here.
And now we see the boomerang-clad, I think his name was Rhine or something like that. Not exactly Reinhardt, but I don't know. Rhine, I'll call him. I think that's what it was. I don't know why he's associated with Reinhardt, but still. But anyway, yeah, it's a little mini-boss dude. Except, you know, instead of being in a level, he's kind of Mario 3 style, where you just kind of teleport to a new fight. He's not tremendously difficult, as most of the mini-boss fights aren't really too difficult. But difficult enough to give you maybe a little bit of run for your money in your first time fighting him. I wouldn't be like, you know, I mean, I wouldn't be embarrassed to say I died probably a few times the first time I probably fought him. Which, I don't know, he's pretty difficult if you've never fought him before, but I don't know. I'm being so scatterbrained right now trying to explain this boss. Anyway, he just has some fire magic. He throws around boomerangs. He jumps around a lot. In fact, like, his maneuvers, like, with him jumping around are actually very similar to Black Knight. But, yeah, except he also has the magic in the boomerangs, obviously. But yeah, that's it. It's one mini-boss down. And, of course, you get more gold for beating him, which is always nice. Raise, that's what it was, not Rhine. Okay, I guess I just have Overwatch in the brain. Do your worst, villain. Strike me down. I'm no villain. We're fighting a common enemy. We are? Why didn't you say so? Wow, I feel like a fool now. Think nothing of it, friend. Knights are strongest when they work together. Yeah, Knight's code. First vow. Always help a person in need. Knock him down, Shovel Knight. So we've earned the trust of a friendly, what used to be adversary when he misunderstood us as being, you know, probably Black Knight. But in fact, we aren't, as much as we do actually kind of look like him. But yeah, it's a pretty neat little exposition there. You don't really ever see that character again, but still, it was a neat fight, at least, and I don't know. It's a fun little bit of the game, and it shows you that we might, in fact, be encountering more people such as him later in the story. So, yeah, be prepared for that. Anyway, we have another village here. And, yeah, this is kind of our second little hub world. And we got another another frog. Maybe he likes puns as much as the other one. Toader. I'm so grumpy. I'm just not in a good mood. I wish someone could cheer me up. Well, okay, I'll give it a shot. Have you heard the gastronomer is starting to cook with bouillon? I tried some, but my soup was gold. Even I don't get that pun, dude. That was crap. But anyway, maybe I just don't know what bouillon is or something. But, yeah, that Toad is kind of the opposite of the other one. He hates jokes and puns, but you try to tell them to him anyway to cheer him up, and it seems to never work, unfortunately. But yeah, we have this other village here, obviously, and if we go up here, we'll see new shops that are open up to us. This is the Aerial Anvil. Need an armor upgrade? If you need something forged, I'm your fella, har har. He will forge you different types of armor that do different things. I will be buying all these pieces of armor, except of course the one that I'm already wearing, which is the blue one. Now, besides just being color swaps, obviously, they do have different uses, so I will be going over those whenever I decide to buy them. That's a nice shovel blade you have there, lad, but I can improve it, unlock its true abilities. And this guy lets you get new shoveling abilities, like Charge Handle, hold your attack to unleash a powerful charge, and Trench Blade, dig up a whole pile in one mighty motion, which sounds useless in retrospect, because it kind of is, but I don't know, it helps you not waste time trying to shovel up bits of dirt, which can get pretty repetitive, and I don't know. I'm impatient, damn it. Drop Spark. Slash to spark the ground when you're at full health, so it's kind of just like Zelda. I did not mean to buy that right now. That was an accidental press of the A button. And this guy will do something funny when you get an item later. And his name is Yoppler. Horns, the finest instruments. But they only really come to life in a duet. Hint, hint. Another hint of an item that we may get later. Airship Enthusiast. I do say, sir. Why, I haven't seen such a decadent airship since I sold mine. Ha! Ah, cool, Chicken Man. Neat. And anyway, we can fall down that hole and we go over here and we can finally pick up this music note that's been taunting us this whole time. And I think I'm going to finish off this episode not by getting anything from the new stores, unfortunately. But, okay. I wasn't exactly planning to do that fight yet. I think he will still be there if I go to the village over here first. But yeah, I think I'm going to go to this village first. I'll save that fight for the next episode. Definitely did not think I'd already be showing off the second mini-boss. He's kind of weird, I guess. He kind of just shows up whenever he wants or something. I don't know. But yeah, he's got the music for Plague Knight right here that we just unlocked. And I kind of actually want to play that because I like that song quite a bit. Let me see. Where is it at? Is it Waltz of the... No, that's Trouble Game. Watch me dance, spin your bottle. Enter awaits. Also the Usurper. It should say Plague Knight on that song, I think. Wait, no? Okay, come on. I'm wasting time. Vital Vitriol? Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Love this song. Anyway, I'm gonna use my money here, obviously, to get more health, well, yeah, health. Yes. Oh wait, no, he doesn't have any more? Okay, never mind. I thought there was more health pack or meal tickets that we could buy from the goat, but I guess we already sold them out. So let's just get some magic then. The max amount of magic we can have after we get all the upgrades is 100. So I guess I'm going to try to do that before I buy any of the armor or shovel abilities. So yeah, I think that's it. Also, actually, I completely forgot. I think we missed Chester in the Plague Knight level. And I think it might be that area where I killed an enemy without bouncing on him. So yeah, I'll go ahead and pick up the Alchemy Corn as well. This is an item I really don't like very much, but I'll go ahead and show it off. Toss a coin for a chance at riches. If you're lucky, you can win big. I think if it hits enemies, it'll like give you a lot more money or something. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those items that I never really use very often. But I don't know. It could end up having some very good possible, I don't know, results, I guess. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I like to keep these, like I said, around 26 or 25 minutes. So, as that guy is taunting us over there for a fight. Is he still there? Yeah, he's still there. I will be going ahead and filling up my travel chalices. And yeah, while I'm doing this, I'll just end the episode here. So, yep, I hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you guys next time. Gotta love that animation, as creepy as it is. See you later. Peace.